All right, guys. Hope you guys can hear me. My new microphone accessory. I'm testing it out so you guys can hear me clearly. But today, congratulations, guys. You guys made it. Today what is today? January the 3rd. Today is January the 3rd, 2021. You guys made it to another year. I know you guys are excited about this freaking pandemic to be over. I'm excited. But coming at you with another Sunday Fun Day. Welcome to Dudley Do Right, American Dream in Real Estate. We got a lot of things going on here. I got my accounting firm, Dudley Accounting Services. But today I want to inspire you to do more. I want to inspire you to do the things that you've never thought possible or that you're too afraid to be judged for. Go out and do that. Get on camera, express yourself, start that business, talk to that girl, talk to that boy. Go out and live. You only have one life, and it's time to live it now. So time is the number one currency. So what are you doing to move your dreams forward? What are you doing to make your dreams reality? So I come to you every week on Sunday, a little late today, but I want to inspire you guys. I was getting my board and stuff together. I didn't really want to bore you guys with other stuff. I just want to give you information that's really going to help you guys right now in the moment. So we got talks about this second stimulus check coming, right? And you got the second stimulus check, which was $600, and then Donald Trump did something to where he raised it to 2,000, and it's still being held up, or whatever the hell they're figuring out with that. I'll be excited when it hits my bank account, and then I'll be, excited. But for right now, it's still like this, right? But I got good news for our business owners out there. We do have a second chance for you guys to get the EIDL Advancement and Loan. So a lot of businesses need the Economic Injury Disaster Loan for their business because things haven't been the same since COVID hit, right? Restaurants are shutting down. I can't go out and eat at my favorite restaurants. I hate that, right? So they're providing a second round in the second stimulus bill of the EIDL loan. And attached to that bad boy, we have our $10,000 grant, right? So last time when we filled out this, we had clients go in and they were cheated out of $9,000 when the actual law said that each applicant got $10,000. Then the SBA went back and said, "Oh no, 1,000 per employee." They wasn't supposed to do that. So this time we're getting a banging 10 stacks, right? No $1,000 here advancement. But we have, things that we have to do to qualify for this advancement, right? And to qualify for the loan in general. So if you go and apply for the EIDL loan and you don't qualify for the loan, you still get the advancement here. So a couple of things to qualify for us: we have to have less than 300 employees on our payroll. So less than 300 employees. So you can be a show prop or a barber or a Uber driver or like just something like a sole prop to qualify, right? You just have to be affected, right? So like Uber drivers, you have to be affected. Say like I was making a living doing Ubers, and now since the pandemic hit, I'm not able to, people are taking less Uber, so I'm not making as much money. So that's reasonable for you to apply for this and get this advancement. For a sole prop, you're not registered, you're not an LLC or anything like that. You still qualify for this, being a sole prop. Um, but your business has to be located in a low income community, and you have to. And here's the biggest item. One of the biggest items, we'll get to that, suffered more than 30% economic loss. But you have to be operating your business. You have to be an Uber driver. You have to be, the independent contractor before everything started to unravel, which I date at February 15th, 2020. So you have to be operating before that. You don't necessarily have to have, your LLC formed or anything before this date. You just have to be operating before this date, meaning that you're showing sales, you're showing expenses before this date, that you're operating out of that business, right? It can be in a personal account and stuff like that too. We help, clients create their financial statements out of their personal. They use their personal checking accounts for business when they're starting up anyway. So we help clients kind of like decommingle their funds and kind of separate their funds to a check regular personal account where they have their personal money, and then they have their business checking account to where they operate out of. So we're really good at that. So you have to be in operation before February 15th, 2020, and then you must have suffered more than 30% economic loss. Now, what does that mean, right? So when we apply for the EIDL loan and they send us the $10,000 advancement, we have to prove that we in our business entity have suffered more than 30% economic loss, right? So I tried to make a little visual here to kind of break it down. It probably sucks, so I'm sorry. So we take your regular normal sales or revenue, right? Normal sales or revenue. And we take an 8 week period. We can pick any 8 weeks in the year 2019. We can pick any 8 weeks, right? That we want in 2019. We want to pick our best, 8 weeks, of course. We're going to pick our best 8 weeks of 2019 in our business, and then we want to show that, which this is going to show on our income statement, the 8 weeks of sales and revenue, right? We want to show that those 8 weeks in the year 2019 or preceding March 2nd, 2020. So it can be 8 weeks preceding March 2nd, 2020, right? And then we want to compare the 8 weeks that we select. This is why it's important to have financial statements, guys, to have an accountant on your side to get you financial statements, income statements, balance sheet statements of cash flow, nerdy stuff that you guys don't necessarily want to deal with, that I have to deal with. But basically, we take the 8 weeks, which is normalized, is our normalized income before the pandemic. We take the 8 weeks preceding March 2nd, 2020, and we compare it to the shitstorm here that we had in March 2nd, 2020, all the way into the end of this year. Now, this year just started, right? 2021 just started. So they're giving us into December 31st, 2021 to pull out 8 weeks that we suffered an economic loss of at least 30%. So you're taking, say, $100 you made in this 8 week period, and then you compare it to this 8 weeks period in the March 2nd through the end of this year, and you made $70, right? You made $70 here, you made $100 there. That's 30% lower than what you had in a normalized 8 weeks. Pandemic 8 weeks, you made $70, right? So that qualifies you for the economic injury disaster loan and the advancement. So really quickly, I wanted to get in front of you guys and explain this to you guys. There's more information to come on this stuff as everybody's releasing their YouTube videos talking about this stuff. But if you guys want to help from my accounting firm, Dudley Accounting Services, com. The link is in the description below. And also, there's a link to my calendar. You can book directly with me if you just want to get on a 10 to 15-minute call and see, hey, do I have my ducks in a row to qualify for this advancement? So I know a lot of clients were really thirsty about this advancement coming out, and they're hopping on it. So get on my calendar. We'll figure out what you guys have going on, and then we can see how soon we can get this money and the loan in your account. This has been another Sunday Funday with your boy Dudley Do Right. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Peace.